All right. You ready for tomorrow's slate? Fucking good. Pretty fucking good. And it starts. I went through all the MAC games. Despite tomorrow's slate being good, there's only one good MAC game. Maybe you can talk yourself into this being okay. Ohio is laying 4.5 in Bowling Green, Ohio, taking on these Falcons, who've been one of the more disappointing teams to me. Ohio won by 7 the last time they played. That was a year ago. This is the first matchup of the season. The Bobcats are 2-7 on the road. Meanwhile, Bowling Green 7-5 at home. Is the line a little fishy? I'm going to lay the 4.5 with Ohio.
Yeah, I mean, we got Bowling Green winners of 2 in a row now. Just like an Ohio spot, to your point.
I'm not going to bet this, though. There's too much other shit out there I like.
Yeah.
I am going to lay it, but no bet. No bet.
Okay.
But you got Western Michigan heading into Akron. Akron's laying 17.5.
That's a lot of points.
Should we bet this?
I mean, Akron has been kind of not asleep at the wheel, but they haven't really been covering these big weeknight numbers.
They are 12-0 at home, but this is a gigantic fucking number.
Yeah.
Want to bet this?
Yeah. Let's bet Western Michigan.
Double lock on the Broncos. Buck 'em. Let's go.
13.
All right. Next up, we are going to the game of the night.
I laughed when I saw this shit.
Buffalo at Northern Illinois in DeKalb. Northern Illinois laying 2.5. The over under 152.5. I gonna go out on a limb. Say Buffalo is the better team.
I think so too. I was a little surprised that they were the dog, but I'm not laying points with Northern Illinois. Yeah, give me Buffalo.
I was tempted. It was like 115 on the money line, and I'm like, God. And then I'm like, discipline. I'm so fucking tempted to. But
2-8 versus fucking 1-9 in the MAC.
Do you guys want to get rich though? Because there's a spot tomorrow down there in Greenville, North Carolina. Because UAB is coming in laying 2.5. The over under is now at 153.5. It's gone up a point. I mean,
in the spirit of ECU, we believe there was nothing that we couldn't do. We set out to defend our name, and now we'll never be the same.
Kids today don't know good music. Yeah, ECU money line. Schwartz as a dog. Are you kidding me? Sleepy environment.
And may the Schwartz be with you. What a world! What a world!
Do you lock ECU?
You're goddamn right.
All right, I'll battle you. Give me UAB. UAB title contender. Let's go. I win by 7.
Now we got a problem.
You're off that miracle UTSA win. That crazy game.
Where the fuck is this music? There we go. We got a battle at Greenville. Dundee on the Pirates. Back on the Blazers. The line is telling you. The line is fucking telling you. Tennessee is in Lexington, Kentucky. The Vols are laying 2.5. I'm locking up Tennessee minus 2.5. Revenge. What are you doing here?
Yeah, this has been a road team series, even when Cal was there. Yeah, I'm all over Tennessee. Revenge game. Tough Kentucky going in the wrong direction. Tennessee going in the right direction. Take the better.
Double lock on the Vols. The Utah Utes are heading into Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati's laying 8.5. Definitely laying the 8.5. You could talk me into a lock here.
Yep. They just played a couple weeks ago. Utah got them out there. I know it's second leg, but I think it's a bad matchup with the non-athletes versus the athletes. I think Cincinnati opens it up, wins by 15. I'll lock it Cincy.
Double lock on these Bearcats. All right, Eastern Michigan's gonna get Muncie out in the middle of nowhere against Ball State. Ball State's laying 4.5. Stop it. This is a money line play. Plus 175 on the money line. Give me EMU. Fly with the Eagles. Fly. Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you don't want to do the money line. Take the points. Back yourself up. What are you doing here, Mac?
I think Eastern Michigan's the right side. I'll join you here.
Let's go. Fly with the Eagles. Fly. Fly. Surprised Bieniek's not here for that one. It's okay.
He's sleeping.
Yeah. Next up, Syracuse. It's the old Big East game. I can just picture it now. Steve Edwards, Constantine Popa going up against Lawrence Moten and company. John Wallace.
Take a nap here.
This is the worst game on the fucking. Buffalo and Northern Illinois is more appealing than this game.
Who will have more fans? Which game?
I'm on the Qs. Give me the Orangemen in Miami.
How does anybody have any pulse on either of these programs?
Yeah, if you're asking for deep analysis on this one, don't expect it.
How is Miami favored against anybody? I'll take Miami. No bet.
Auburn is heading into Nashville, laying 9 points.
Off the loss, got Alabama on Saturday, still number 1.
I'll lock up Vandy +9.
Hey, Vandy's good in that building. Vandy's
that fucked up court.
Yeah, Bruce Pearl has lost a ton of games there over the years. Yeah, I love Vandy. Here, let's go.
Double lock for the Doors. That's like the first of the great games, right?
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's gonna be a fun game.
So will this one. Loyola Chicago on the road. Been asked for a long time since Porter Moser.
Fucking Richmond.
They're laying 4.5 at Richmond. How much money have we lost on Richmond this year?
Oh my god, we've lost like 4 straight games, and it's all been by the hook. It's been brutal.
I think we should take the money line with Richmond. I'm serious.
Yeah, we should double down on these fucking Spiders.
I think we should.
Yeah, let's go. I'll take the Spiders again. Here's a home dog.
Go. Double lock on the Spiders. Sprinkle that money line. All right. Next up, we are going back to the Wacky Mac, where Bieniek's Central Michigan, number 2 in his Michigan power rankings, heading into Kent, Ohio to take on the Golden Flashes here. Golden Flashes are laying 7.5. I'll lay it. What are you doing here?
Kent's off a huge win. I'm going to lock up Central Michigan. I locked up all the Michigans in the back. Oh, this fucking shithole. Here we go.
Staying away. Discipline.
Give me the chips. This is going to be a tight game.
Discipline, Dan. Back on it. Mac, lock it up. Central Michigan plus the points.
We'll get wacky in the Mac tomorrow, baby.
Here's the one that I'm excited to watch. Toledo heading into Oxford, Ohio. Take on Travis Lexington Steele and the Redskins. I think we should bet. What's that? I'm
Have
sorry.
you seen like the streak in this game? How many times Toledo has beaten Miami of Ohio in a row?
Well, they did win by 34 last
Dan
March.
Savage tagged us on Twitter in this.
They've
I don't
beat them
think I
like
saw it.
36 in a row, right?
I think it was 22. Either way, that kind of streak is crazy.
It ends tomorrow. It ends.
I'm liking Toledo. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're in their head. Toledo is a dog. Let's go.
Let's do a little battle. Dundee on the Redskins. Mac on the Rockets. All right, we move along to BYU heading into Morgantown. You know damn well what I'm doing here. This is the talk about culture clash.
Morgantown, you'll always be home sweet home to me.
Don't be -2.5.
Good old Morgantown, WP.
You win?
Yep, I'm locking up the Mountaineers. We'll get it done. Win by 5.
Morgantown,
Gotta have it.
you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Morgantown, WP.
All right, next up, the Boilermakers are heading in to Ann Arbor.
Big game, Bieniek.
Give me Purdue. What are you doing here, Bieniek?
Both teams won 4 in a row.
Yeah, I just saw a bunch. Like, there's quite a few neighbors that I have that are Purdue grads and fans. Just saw them at a Super Bowl party. They are way too high on this matchup. I actually think Michigan might be able to get revenge here. They think Dusty's out the door for what it's worth too. I think Dusty gets this one. He's got to beat Purdue.
I'll take Purdue. Michigan's 11-0 at home. Make it 11-1.
I will lock up Michigan. I think Michigan's going to get revenge here. They got embarrassed at Mackey coming back home. They haven't covered like 5 games in a row. They should have covered on Saturday, I guess, with the crazy half-court shot. But I think Michigan gets a big win here. Give me Dusty May at home here. Give me the Wolverines. Pop up here, win by 3.
Money line Mac, lock it up, the Wolverines. I ain't touching that shit. Florida is heading into Stark Vegas. I will go here.
This is pretty trappy.
Let's go. Mississippi State gets it done. Come on now, Jans. Been shit in the bed in these big games. This is the one. You in, Mac?
I'll take Florida. I'll battle you. Everybody's going to take Mississippi State. It'll be the 2Q play tomorrow, and then Mississippi State will lay an egg like they always do in these games.
They have got a knack for
The
doing it.
napkin agrees with Mac for what it's worth. Got the Gators 5.5-point favorites.
Where the hell is this fucking music? There. We got a battle. Dundee on Hail State. Mac on the Gators. All right. Iowa State heading into the
slide is very
Get
gold.
out of here, B.
Yes, the very, very golden Knights of UCF. I am currently seeing this at 7.5. Yeah, 7.5 still. Okay. Yeah, I'll take UCF and I'll bet UCF. Want to battle again?
No, I like the UCF side. Last year was a tight game. You're getting Iowa State coming off a nice smash spot with everybody back in the lineup. I think that they're going to win a tight one here. So I'll take the Knights here in a buy low spot. Let's go, UCF.
Double lock on the UCF. Very golden Knights. I'm going to keep this lock party going because I think UCLA loses in Illinois tomorrow. UCLA's catching 5.5. I think Illini by 11.
Agreed.
What are you doing here, Mac?
Yeah, I love the Illini tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Double lock on the Illini.
UCLA sucks away from the West Coast.
Yeah. Mick Cronin will be talking about his goddamn travel. Talking about how shitty Chicago pizza is. Or Illinois pizza is. I know Champaign's far away from Illinois. Or from Chicago. I can't fucking talk. Next up, let's go to a important battle in the OVC.
Just throw this game in here.
Yeah. Second place, Little Rock. There we go. Shout out to Bieniek, who was hip enough to put Little Rock on the photo there.
This is first place. They're both 10-4.
Oh, okay. I thought it was second against third for some reason.
No, this game's got some juice in the old Ohio Valley.
I'll take Little Rock. No, I won't. Give me SEMO plus 5.5. It's too many points.
I'm trying to remember. Did they already play this year?
Yes, Little Rock won by 2 at SEMO.
Ooh, yeah. I'll lock up SEMO. Revenge. Beat them on their home floor. SEMO's playing better basketball.
SEMO plus 5.5. Let's go.
SEMO's playing the better basketball.
Yeah. Next up, we got Indiana State heading to Cedar Falls. Take on Northern Iowa. Northern Iowa laying 7.5. I'll lay it.
I'm going to take the points to Indiana State. They've kind of been chippy in these. This is a fringe lock for me.
It is off a rivalry game for Northern Iowa, but
yeah.
Indiana State just went to OT with Drake too.
They've been good in this dog roll recently.
I'll take Northern Iowa. No bet. You betting this?
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Sycamores.
Put a little valley in there. Sycamores.
All right. Arizona is heading into the Little Apple, and they're giving K-State 3.5. Fuck out of here.
Keep it.
Give me K-State. Money line. Yes. Let's go. Great game, though.
The Magic is back with K-State, and that place is going to be on fire tomorrow. For Arizona's first trip to the Little Apple, let's go. K-State all day.
It's going to be great. Great game. That's a double lock. UIC is in Murray, Kentucky. Murray State's laying 1.5. I'm going to lay it because UIC's been ass lately.
I know. What happened to them? They were like a darling, and then they just fucking tanked.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Yeah, give me Murray. Revenge game. They should have won the first game.
Should we bet this?
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Counter
Racers minus 1.5. Load up. Next up, George Mason is heading to St. Louis, Missouri to take on these pesky Billikens. Yeah. St. Louis is fire at home. Give me St. Louis plus 1.5, but no bet. I ain't betting this shit. What are you doing here?
I'll bet it. Give me St. Louis to win outright. They've won 9. Mason's won 9 in a row, but to your point, St. Louis is a completely different team when they're at home. It's a tough travel spot too.
Hold on though. They lost Jimerson last game.
One game pop without the guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm staying away. But Mac, lock it up the Billikens. That's a game where I think the athleticism of Mason could fuck with them.
It could. Well, I mean, VCU struggled out there.
But Dayton put it.
You went out there. Did you say Dayton?
Yeah, Dayton put it on them.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that was a good spot for Dayton that night because they were off a loss. St. Louis was off the VCU win. So,
yeah.
I got to fade Mason on a 9-game win streak. I like Mason. This is a great story, but come on. Going to St. Louis now?
Yeah. I just don't know how. I'm staying away. But Jimerson out. Mason's so much more athletic. DePaul is in Milwaukee taking on Marquette. We hate Shaka as a favorite, but man,
They're going to kill them.
You got to figure if you're going to do it, this is the spot, right?
Ooh. This is a fringe lock on Marquette. I think they're going to annihilate them here.
I think they're going to fuck them up too.
It was like the exact same spot where they got him like off a losing streak, and then they took him to town by like 36.
I'm going to lay the number 2. No bet though.
Well, and DePaul took him to overtime, so they're not going to overlook him again. Yeah. This is a 30-point win.
Yeah, last year Marquette lost to UConn by 28. The very next game, they beat DePaul by 34.
All right, let's bet this. Golden Eagles minus 18.5. Double lock.
This is going to be an ambush.
Speaking of ambush, Colorado is going into Lawrence. The spread is 16.5.
Yeah.
We got to lay it, right?
I think so.
Should we do a parlay of Marquette and Kansas?
Kansas fucking been playing with their food in these big spread games, though. I feel better about Marquette than I do Kansas. Do you?
I do, but not by that much. But yeah, I mean, I'm still going to lock up Kansas minus the points. Colorado sucks. You coming?
Yeah, I'll lay it. I think they'll blow it open late.
Double lock on these Jayhawks.
They are off the Houston game too, which is like the physical game, and now they got to go to the fog. It's kind of a bullshit spot for them.
Yeah.
And what's the record? 0-12.
Yeah, double lock on the Jayhawks. Georgia is in College Station against A&M.
This is a great spot
for A&M. I mean, for the Dogs, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm not going to bet this, but give me the point. Actually, we should bet this, right? 8.5. I
A&M,
feel like the buzzsaw whenever they do this.
Yeah, they're a zigzag team. Like they went as a dog on the road, crazy game. Now they're coming back laying a big number. Georgia just lost a tough game to Hail State. I like him here. Let's go Georgia.
Let's go.
I think they might be loud.
Double lock these Dogs plus 8.5. All right, Alabama is heading into Austin, Texas, take on the Longhorns. I will lock up Alabama minus 2.5.
Yeah,
what are you doing here?
Texas will be the phony 2Q play tomorrow too. Bama by 10. Give me NATO.
Double lock on the tie. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. All right. UConn in Omaha against these Blue Jays.
They're kryptonite building.
It ain't going to happen. Lock. Creighton minus 3.5. What are you doing here?
Yep. I'll lock up Creighton. Tough trip. Be rocked in there. Better off. Better team.
Double lock on these Jays.
They'll make 1,000 threes like they always do against UConn in that building. Sweep them, Creighton.
Let's go. Indiana is in East Lansing.
God, come
Getting
on.
11.5. I have to take the fucking points. I just have to. It's a dangerous bet though. I'm taking the points no matter what. Any chance you could talk me into betting on Indiana?
Yeah. I mean, that was the most ridiculous cover ever by Sparty the other day. I think
by Sparty or by Indiana?
Yeah, I guess
by both. Yeah.
By both. Izzo is going for the record tomorrow, right?
Yes,
I think so.
Yeah. Illinois is next for what it's worth too.
Yeah, so this will be a hard game going for the record. The record never is just a blowout. Indiana will probably lead and then blow it and lose by 9. Yeah.
Double lock on the Hoosiers.
Indiana's still on the bubble.
This be a big win. North Texas. Let's take it on Rice. I like this. This is actually one of my favorite AAC matchups.
Yeah.
Because they should be playing each other. Give me Rice in the points. What are you doing here?
I was looking at this one too. Kind of want to fade North Texas in this spot. So yeah, I'll take Rice. No bet.
Yeah, no bet.
It's like the dead number.
Penn State's in Los Angeles. Most boring game of the day besides Syracuse, Miami. USC is laying 4.5. I'll lay it. Should we bet it?
Has Penn State quit? Is Penn State getting healthy? Bieniek?
I have no clue when if Puff comes back.
Game time decision I'm seeing here. But same with Claude for USC. I don't know. I kind of like USC in this spot, but
Let's take USC.
all right.
Pull away.
Double lock on the Trojan men.
At all.
Next up, Pitt is in Dallas taking on SMU.
This game's awful.
SMU's laying 4.5. I actually think we should take Pitt.
I won't because I hate them and I think they're just a bunch of frauds, but SMU is so fraudulent too.
Give me Pitt plus the points. I actually think Moneyline's live.
Probably. This is the fraud bowl here.
Yeah. I think the Moneyline's live. I might Rob, you're with me here?
Pitt fans will probably think that they'll be a fucking 8 seed if they win this game.
I'm in. Let's go, Rob.
I'm gonna troll those people lose. I'll be like that jackass in this. I'll be the jack fuck in the chat. Nice pick on Pitt, jackass.
LMU. This is a lock. This is what is this? Does this stink to you?
Yeah. What the fuck is this?
The cocktail napkins got him at 3.5.
Ooh.
I think LMU is so much more talented than Pepperdine.
They are off a tough game. I will say that was a kind of tough game on Saturday night. They got down early. They came all the way back, then blew it at the end against San Fran, and then they played Gonzaga. I don't know. I feel like they're telling you to take Pepperdine, but I don't want to bet Pepperdine.
This is the Howard game. I'm going in on LMU. Lay the 2.5. Lock. You in?
Let me look at one line. All right. Yeah, man. You sold me. This is going to stink.
Double lock on the Lions. Air Force. Oh, do you remember this game last year?
The game of games last year.
Air Force is heading into Vegas to take on UNLV.
Bieniek remembers.
Wasn't this a 40-point win by Air Force?
Yeah, it was a lock battle. I had Air Force.
That game needs to be investigated.
This was not my brightest moment last year.
That game needs to be investigated.
This is your worst lock battle loss at all time.
I don't know. I think I was in a lock battle on like a 20-point Miami line last year, and Miami lost.
I don't know. Losing 90-58 to Air Force may be the worst.
Just for that, I'm not going to bet this game, but give me the Falcons and the points.
Yeah, I mean, Air Force hasn't covered in 5 games. I'll go back to give me Air Force.
You're betting it?
Yeah, I got it. They won by 30 there last year. You don't know if he's a bunch of fraud.
Moneyline Mac betting the Air Force Falcons.
And they're off elevation. You got to bet Air Force here. Is this a play? They own them.
Shout out to my guy Jock Chronic in the chat. Let's go. Moving along. This was a game that I gave away on TV the other day, January 28th, as a smash play by San Jose State in the points. They almost won the fucking thing outright. They were up like 95% of the game. Now they're back home in San Jose as the Aztecs come to town. Aztecs are laying 6.5. I'm gonna lay the 6.5.
This late night slate is fun. You got 4 quality Mountain West games.
Yeah. I'm gonna lay it. I think they want you to take San Jose after that game.
After the tight one?
Here? Yeah.
I'm with you. Do you want to bet it?
Yeah, I think I might. Yeah. Let's go.
Let's take San Diego.
Give me them Aztecs.
That's fun that they start playing good ball every year.
I was doing the baseball show today, so I was a little late to run the cocktail napkin numbers. And we've been flying today. Good episode so far. An hour and 5 in. So I have a couple written down that we'll talk about at the best bet segment, but I'm gonna go with the San Diego State, San Jose State under 136.5. Gonna go deploy quite a few unders tomorrow, or totals, not just unders, totals tomorrow. Gonna really test the water. San Jose State bottom 100 in tempo. San Diego State, they have Boise State next, so I feel like this one could get dragged into the mud. Cocktail napkins got it at 132. 136.5 is currently the number. I like the under.
There we go.
No,
Colorado State is in Logan. Lock. I will take Utah State minus 5.5 against Colorado State. What are you doing here?
Yeah, Colorado State, big win on Saturday night. I'm going to fade him here. I think we get something close to that New Mexico game. Utah State makes shots in that building. Let's go at the Spectrum.
Double lock. Santa Clara. It's in Mariga, California, taking on St. Mary's.
Remember this game last time.
I'll take the points. No bet. What are you doing here?
Remember, this was the game where we took Santa Clara and they didn't score.
You guys took Santa Clara. I stayed off. It was you and Bieniek.
I'm going back to Santa Clara. We saw with San Francisco, they get to see St. Mary's defense twice in a 2-week span here. I'm on the Bronx getting a big number here on the road. I think St. Mary's wins by 6 or 7.
Moneyline Mac locking up Santa Clara. All right, next up, Northwestern, Oregon. What a stupid game. Oregon's laying 8.5. I can't. Every time I give me the points. No bet. This game sucks.
Yeah, I'm taking Northwestern. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
I'm locking up Northwestern. This is a travel spot for Oregon. They just played in East Lansing and dropped dead, fucking real tough game against Izzo. They were leading it too for a lot of it. Northwestern, it was a close one against Washington, but I mean, you're going from Seattle to Eugene here instead of East Lansing to Eugene. So I like that. And also, Northwestern can make this one scrappy. Cocktail napkins got it at 4.
Bieniek locking up the Wildcats of Northwestern.
Banged up spot.
Double lock, you said?
Yeah, they are super banged up.
Double lock on the Cats. Top plays of the night. Whoa. Did I fuck that up? I might have done that. Yeah, I'm gonna go Utah State minus the points against Colorado State. I'm also gonna go San Diego State minus the points against San Jose State. After that, I will go with the likes of Illinois minus the points against UCLA. And fourth will be Alabama. Damn, I'm just going with all these fucking favorites. Just for shit's sake, switch my Alabama to UCF plus the points against Iowa State just to get a dog in there. Bieniek or Mac, who's ready? Fire.
I'll go. Tennessee, revenge game. Michigan, revenge game. Illinois, I think they end UCLA's run in the Midwest. Creighton sweeps UConn. And for a dog, I'll take K-State in the Battle of Wildcats.
All right, so because I only gave out one, and I was kind of just tallying this all up as we were going, I was writing down what I would say at the end of the show here. So I'm going to bet Kentucky and Tennessee under 149.5. The Cocktail Napkins got this one at 144.5. Like Mac mentioned, this is kind of like a road team series here. And if this is played more at Tennessee's pace, I do think that this one has a shot to stay under. This one's probably one of the ones that I'm least confident in, just because Kentucky's offense has been or Kentucky's defense has been terrible lately. But 144.5 on the napkin there, so 5 points of value. Auburn Vanderbilt over 157.5. Auburn probably comes out firing after losing the Florida. Vandy's not afraid to play fast. They're top 50 in tempo. So Cocktail Napkins got this one 161. So I like the over 157.5 there. I do like Miami, Ohio minus 3.5. In one of the lone Mac straights plays that I have. UCF, Iowa State over 158.5. UCF in their last 6 games here, they're 1-5 in those losses. 108 points, 91 points, 81 points, 93 points, 91 points. All of their opponents are just lighting them up. So higher than or over 158.5. Cocktail Napkins got a 163. So, and then I mentioned the San Jose State play in Northwestern earlier. So that's the card.
There we go, folks. Give Noah Bieniek a follow on Twitter at NoahB77_. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Come watch the show, youtube.com/The College Experience. Also, if you can subscribe, Spotify, iTunes, all that shit, it helps us. Do that. Even if you don't even listen on Spotify, just do it. Also, check out the College Baseball Experience. Dropped a preview tonight. Talking college baseball all week. Season goes into full swing Friday. Check out the College Football Experience too. Schedule breakdowns all this week. Check out the Sports Gambling Podcast as well. Till next time, folks. This is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
Yeah, it's got me thinking about the good shit the minute that I seen your grill again. It made me good trip, good dog the mind back like dog, but wind that. Man, I didn't get mad when you near me hit the can back, but the comings on was strong. Now my shit's coming along, you know the song. The truth is I'm pretty much on 5 again. It's heating up for real, I'm alive again. And that's the attraction factor. Vancouver, Michigan with my Raptors after. Yeah, you know you want it how you want it. No need to trip cause I got it, doggone it. It's all yours and the extras too. All the super music and the sex for hope. Just get it straight cause you caught me in a good mood. Let me demonstrate what this time of year could do. Sing it.